written by Naomi Klein. In a world where every moment is a potential marketing opportunity, the influence of advertising on our daily lives is profound and pervasive. We are bombarded with advertising, thousands of messages daily. From the moment we wake up and check our phones, to the time we go to bed, we are constantly exposed to a myriad of advertisements. They tell us what to buy. These messages are not just suggestions. They are powerful directives that influence our purchasing decisions. They tell us who to be. Advertisements shape our identities, suggesting that our worth is tied to the products we own and the brands we wear. This constant barrage shapes our desires. It creates artificial needs. We begin to believe that happiness and success are just a purchase away. We crave the newest phone, the fastest car, the trendiest clothes. These desires are meticulously crafted by marketers who understand the psychology of consumer behavior. This relentless marketing is no accident. It is the result of sophisticated strategies designed to capture our attention and influence our choices. It is a carefully crafted system. Every advertisement is the product of extensive research and planning aimed at maximizing its impact. It drives consumption, fueling an unsustainable economic model. This model not only depletes our natural resources, but also contributes to environmental degradation. We are trapped in a cycle. We work to buy. We buy to impress. This cycle keeps us constantly striving for more, never truly satisfied. We impress to feel good. The validation we seek from others often comes from the material possessions we showcase. But the satisfaction is fleeting. The cycle starts again. The momentary pleasure of a new purchase quickly fades, leaving us wanting more. A new product is launched, the excitement builds, and the cycle of desire and consumption continues. A new desire is ignited. We are constantly chasing the next big thing, driven by the promise of happiness and fulfillment. This is the heart of consumerism. It thrives on our insecurities and aspirations, convincing us that we need more to be more. It thrives on our insecurities and aspirations. Advertisements exploit our fears and desires, making us believe that our value is tied to our possessions. We are told happiness can be bought. The idea that material wealth equates to personal happiness is a powerful narrative perpetuated by advertising, but true fulfillment lies elsewhere. It is found in experiences, relationships, and moments of genuine connection, far removed from the world of consumerism. Consumerism wasn't always the norm. In the past, people bought out of necessity. The Industrial Revolution changed everything. Mass production made goods cheaper and more abundant. This surplus led to a new problem: how to convince people to buy more than they needed. Advertising emerged as a powerful tool. It created desire for new products. It linked consumption with status and happiness. This marked a shift in values. Material possessions became symbols of success. The individual became a consumer. This ideology has become deeply entrenched in our society. The pressure to consume takes a toll. In today's society, the constant bombardment of advertisements and social media influences creates an insatiable desire for more. We are encouraged to buy the latest gadgets, fashion, and lifestyle products to keep up with trends and peers. Many individuals struggle to keep up with the relentless cycle of buying. The allure of new products and the fear of missing out drive us to spend beyond our means. This often leads to financial strain as we try to maintain a facade of affluence. Credit cards and loans offer a tempting solution. They provide a quick fix, allowing us to purchase now and pay later. However, this convenience comes with high interest rates and hidden fees that can quickly accumulate. But they come at a cost. The ease of access to credit can lead to mounting debt, making it difficult to manage monthly expenses. Over time, the financial burden grows heavier, creating a cycle of borrowing and repayment that is hard to break. Debt becomes a heavy burden, leading to stress and financial instability. The constant worry about making ends meet can affect mental health, causing anxiety and sleepless nights. Relationships may also suffer as financial pressures create tension and conflict. The pursuit of material possessions can trap us in a cycle of overwork. To afford our lifestyle, we may take on extra jobs or work longer hours, sacrificing personal time and well-being. This relentless pursuit of wealth and status can lead to burnout and exhaustion. We sacrifice time, health, and relationships for things we don't truly need. The obsession with acquiring more can lead to neglecting important aspects of life, such as family, health, and personal growth. The constant chase for material goods can leave us feeling empty and unfulfilled. This financial strain affects our well-being. The stress of managing debt and financial obligations can take a toll on our physical and mental health. It can lead to chronic stress, depression, and a sense of hopelessness. It can lead to anxiety, depression, and relationship problems. The constant financial pressure can strain relationships, leading to arguments and misunderstandings. Seeking professional help, such as therapy, can be a crucial step in addressing these issues. Breaking free requires a shift in perspective. Embracing a minimalist lifestyle and focusing on what truly matters can help alleviate financial stress. Creating a budget, prioritizing needs over wants, and finding joy in simple pleasures can lead to a more fulfilling life. We must recognize the true cost of consumerism. Understanding the environmental and personal impact of our consumption habits can motivate us to make more sustainable choices. By valuing experiences over possessions, we can find greater satisfaction and peace of mind. Our insatiable appetite for more is devastating the planet. The production, transportation, and disposal of goods have dire environmental consequences. Deforestation, pollution, and climate change are all fueled by our consumption habits. The fashion industry, with its fast fashion cycles, is a prime example. It exploits resources and generates massive waste. Electronic waste is another growing problem. We discard phones and computers for the latest models, creating toxic dump sites. Our consumer choices have global repercussions. We must become conscious consumers, considering the environmental impact of our purchases. The happiness illusion: mental health in the age of consumerism. Consumerism promises happiness, offering a mirage of fulfillment through material possessions and endless choices. But it often delivers the opposite, leaving us feeling empty and unfulfilled despite our purchases. The constant pursuit of more fuels dissatisfaction, creating a never-ending cycle of wanting and acquiring. We are never content with what we have, always seeking the next best thing, the latest trend, or the newest gadget. There is always something new to crave, something that promises to fill the void, but never truly does. Social media exacerbates these feelings, amplifying our desires and insecurities. It presents a curated version of reality, where everyone seems happier, more successful, and more fulfilled than we are. We compare ourselves to others and feel inadequate, believing that we are missing out on a better life. This leads to a decline in mental well-being, as we struggle with feelings of inadequacy and low self-worth. Anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem are on the rise, fueled by the pressures of consumerism and the unrealistic standards set by social media. Breaking free from this cycle requires a shift in focus, from material possessions to personal growth and well-being. True happiness is found in experiences, relationships, and purpose, not material possessions. By nurturing our connections and finding meaning in our lives, we can achieve a more fulfilling and balanced state of mind. Reclaiming control. Practical steps to mindful consumption. Breaking free from consumerism starts with awareness. We must recognize the forces that drive our consumption habits. Once we understand the problem, we can start making changes. Small steps can make a big difference. Start by questioning your purchases. Do you need it or just want it? Consider the product's life cycle. How was it made? What is its environmental impact? Choose quality over quantity. Invest in durable, ethically made products that will last. The power of enough: redefining needs and wants. We are constantly told we need more. But what if we challenge that notion? Redefining our needs and wants is crucial. Distinguish between what is essential and what is driven by advertising or social pressure. Embrace minimalism. Focus on experiences over possessions. Travel, learn new skills, and spend time in nature. These experiences bring lasting fulfillment. Shift your mindset from ownership to access. Borrow, rent, or share items instead of buying new. This reduces waste and saves money. Our spending habits are a reflection of our values. By aligning our consumption with our ethics, we can make a positive impact. Support businesses that prioritize ethical sourcing and sustainable practices. Buy local whenever possible. This reduces transportation emissions and supports local economies. Choose products with minimal packaging. Reduce food waste by planning meals and composting scraps. Every purchasing decision is an opportunity to vote for a better world. Sustainability is not just a trend, it's a necessity. Our current consumption patterns are unsustainable. We must transition to a circular economy that minimizes waste and regenerates resources. This requires systemic change. Governments and corporations must implement policies that promote sustainability. We can demand transparency and accountability, support legislation that reduces pollution and promotes renewable energy. Our collective actions can create a more sustainable and just future. True happiness cannot be bought. It is found in connection, purpose, and gratitude. Cultivate contentment by appreciating what you have. Practice gratitude. Focus on the good in your life. Spend time in nature. Connect with loved ones. Engage in activities that bring you joy. These practices nourish the soul and foster a sense of well-being. Shifting away from consumerism is not just an individual pursuit. It requires a collective awakening. We must challenge the dominant narrative that equates happiness with consumption. Educate yourself and others about the impacts of consumerism. Start conversations. Support organizations working towards a more sustainable and just world. Together, we can create a future where well-being, not consumption, is the ultimate goal.